this. Okay. Okay. So this was where we stopped yesterday. We created this tree map yesterday. So I think we just go ahead and create the what's it called, the slicers for month and year. So going back to our what's it called, our pivot table sheet. So we have the slicer for the month here already. So we just make a copy of it and take it to our dashboard. So Control C for copy, then Control V for paste. So here we have it. Before we do that, let's use the same background, this gray background, we've been using for other visuals. So let's use it for it as well. So let me just take it out of the way. Make a copy of this, Control D to duplicate. Then I can bring it here. I should be able to rotate this. Okay, or contract this, expand this, and bring it down. Okay, think this should do. So this should, I don't want it too wide, hopefully, I'm just thinking because of, if you see our tree map here, the whole, this part, this last part is not showing, I think it's truncated a bit, we only have cat showing instead of category. And of course, we can put our mouse here, hover it, and we see that it's category 3. But it will be preferable if you can have it written in full, like this. If you have the whole everything, all the values displayed in full, So to achieve this, that means we will need to make space for it. And the only way we can do it is if you can, make space for it from this side, So we have to make this a bit slimmer, so that we can drag all this one to the left, just by a few inches, So let's see how that works out. Let's go get our, what's it called? Okay, it's here already. Okay, so as it is now, it's behind. So we can actually bring this forward, or we can take this gray background to the back. We just click on the gray background, right click on it and say send back. Okay, so we sent it back now. So we've brought this one forward. So that's just how to manipulate that, So these are, okay, these are month visual here. So let's have everything, till December, blank. Okay, we shouldn't have blank. Okay, this blank, I'm sure it doesn't contain any data. So let's remove this blank. Let's right click on the, what's it called, on the slicer, go to slicer settings, show items. I'm sure this blank must have been from an item I've deleted from the data source, So let's say we don't want it to show item already deleted from data source. So let's uncheck that and let's see if that blank goes away, or it's gone. So that means it's actually from a data already removed from the data set. So we have everything here now. So let's make use of this slicer, this custom design. So with the slicer clicked on, we go back to our, what's it called, our slicer setting here, up here, slicer tab, click on the slicer. Then you have okay, slicer, then we drop down, just click this, this drop down button, click on that. This is what we are using. I think it's this. So just click on this, so we have it. So just select the custom visual and, it takes effect, So that's also it. We don't need to put month here because everybody knows that January to this represents month. So we can just remove this month header from here. So still right click on the slicer settings. We don't need to display the header. So untick that box, say okay, so it's gone. So this, we have it here now. We need to bring in the year slicer, I think. Yeah, year slicer as well. Oh, theirs is on top. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So we can put our own underneath. So let's just go get the year slicer. Going back to the pivot table, let me just name it pivot table what's it called? Pivot table. So we all know this is the worksheet is for pivot table. Pivot underscore table. Okay, there we have it. Okay, so let's go back to the table, and I'm not sure if I have the year slicer here already yet. I don't have it here yet. So we can go bring it, and there are two methods of bringing in year. Either you can use the slicer or the timeline. So like we normally do, let me zoom in. We just click to bring in a slicer. We just need to click on any pivot table. Let's just click on this. Pivot table design. We have slicer and timeline. So let's click on the timeline. We have date. That means we just bring everything that has to do with date from the data. So we select it and we say okay. So here we have it. This is by month. Since we want year, just click on this button and select year. And there's something interesting we just need to note here. And that is if we go check let me see if we have it. Oh, good. Now, if we check this, what's it called, this table, you can see that we have the date column, we have the days column, month column. There's nothing like year column. There's no separate column for year. And our slicer is still able to segregate everything into years, quarters, month. That's the good thing about slicer, what's it called, timeline slicers. But if it had been the normal slicer, okay, let's bring in a normal slicer and let's see the difference now. So let me just click on any pivot table again, go back to pivot table, analyze. Let me use slicer now. And we don't have year here, we only have month. Let's click on date. Let's bring it in. You can see that it has brought the date. We don't have the year. We don't have anything that has to. There's no slicer for year, or there's no field for year here. Why? Because in our table, there's nothing like year, but we have date and month. That's why we saw month field and we saw date field. I'm sure there'll be days field as well. But now what we need to do is, if you had wanted to use the normal slicer, not the timeline. Now all we need to do is just to create a year slicer here, and we see that we have the year field populated here. So we can just quickly do that so that we'll see what I'm talking about. So let's go back to our table. Let's insert a column here for our year slicer. Let me put it beside the date. Insert. I hope it doesn't take time. Okay, good. So let's name it year. Year now. Okay. Now to bring in year, because it's text, just say equals to text. Then what's the value? This is from the date. We are getting this year from this date. So we select it, put a comma. What format do we want? We want the whole year written in full. If you want just the first 3 letters of the year, we'll put a quote there, YYY. With this, we just have the first 3 letters of the year. But if you want the year name written in full, you put 4 Y's there. Then you close with the we quotes, double quotes, both before and after the text. Then you close it. Then you equals so we have the year here. So we have the year extracted from this date. So we can just go and see, okay, we have 2 years here now. So for this to take effect, we need to save it. Let's save this. It's saved. Then let's do it, because now we've saved it. If we go and check the pivot table, we won't find it there already, because we need to do it. Let's just look at let's select a pivot table. Let's go to pivot table, analyze, then let's look at field list. If you check the field list, come on. Let me take this out of the way. There's something blocking my view, sorry. If you check the field list, we won't see year here. Okay, let me arrange it in alphabetical order. So let's come here and say, is it here? Yes, A to Z. Oh, it's already sorted. Good. So it's already sorted alphabetically. I think I've unsorted it to by. Oh, it is. Okay, good. So C, D, oh, good. PQRST, okay, good. So there's no year here. You can see there's no year here yet. So let's refresh this pivot table and see what happens. So data, just come to refresh. Let's say refresh all. It might take a little bit of time, depending on how fast your system is. I think that should be done now. So let's go back and check it. Let's click on it. You can see here, we have here now. So once you make any changes in your, what's it called, in your data set, you save it. Then for it to reflect in your pivot table, you do a refresh. So that's just it. So we can be, now let's go and do, okay, let me close it now. Now, let's go and insert slicer now, and let's see the difference. To insert a slicer, don't forget to click on any pivot table. I don't need this. Sorry, I'm always dragging some things out of the way here. Let me close this. So, okay, any pivot table, go to pivot table, then in slide slicer, you can see we have here now. Unlike previously, we only had days, date, and month. Because we have included a column called year in our table, in our years, so we now have year here. So we can now select the year and have our slicer, year slicer. So that is the difference between a timeline slicer and just a normal slicer. As regards date, with timeline slicer, once you have your date, it can by itself extract the days, the month, the quarter of the year, and the year. But the normal slicer won't do that for you. It will only, you will be able to get what you have, all the columns you have created. So it's like what you see is what you get. So I think that's just the summary of it, So we can just use this one. Let's use our normal slicer, So let's make a copy of this. Control C and dashboard, Control V. Let's bring it here. Let me make it slimmer, I have space. So let me drag this down, further down. With this, drag further down, and let's bring this here. Then don't forget we want to use the same custom style. So with the slicer selected, we go back to our slicer. These are custom slides. Just click on it and you have it. Then we all know this is here, so we don't need to use the here as header here. So just click on the slicer, right click on it, go to slicer setting, then untick this box. Here we have it, So this here, then again, I'm not sure if the slicer, okay, now let's look at January now. You can see that January is selected now. It's not filtering anything. We can't see any changes in our table. That means it's not filtering the table. If I select on February, rather, it's not filtering the table. We see our total sales as 401,411. So that means it's not connecting with the data we have on our table. So because we've not done our, what's it called? We've not connected the slicer to all the pivot tables we have, in the worksheet. So to do that, let's select the slicer again. Let me double click outside. Why is, come on. Trying to unfilter everything. Trying to go back to. Are they joined together? I should not be joined together now. I'm trying to remove the filter. Funny enough, I can see filter settings here, but this doesn't have. Let me go back to the pivot table. It came with the filter now. Came with the filter. How come the filter disappeared on getting here? The filter, this filter sign.
When you click on remove heading, it disappeared.
It disappeared. Oh, yes. Okay. So let me go back to it. Slicer setting, it should not disappear with it. It shouldn't. Let me go back. Oh, wow. It shouldn't. Okay. So now we know that once I didn't know it would disappear with it. Let me do something again. Let me go back to it and slicer setting, name. Okay, I think we just have to leave it. I think the moment you remove the header, it goes with it. Okay, fine.
But maybe when you say name, you just remove, I don't know.
If this name.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
the name here is month 1. It's not even month.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's month 1. So I don't think it's a name.
But
So
can
let's
it
just do
be
this. It
on
does no
like
harm. Sorry,
text or gradients or something like that? I don't
sorry.
know. I was just thinking maybe it could be something else because I remember Sister Debbie did it sometime too. He was able to remove
No,
that without removing
I
the
think she
scissor.
was. We were trying to remove it that day. We couldn't as well.
Oh,
We
okay.
couldn't do it as well. So let's it really does no harm anyway if it is there. Because if removing it will take out this filter, then it doesn't make any sense to remove it, really. So let's just return this as well. So we can also find out maybe on our own if there's a way to remove it and still keep the slicer button. It would be good to know. So let's remove the filter now. Okay, let's do that again. January is not filtering it, nothing. February is not filtering anything. So like you said, we've not connected it. So to connect, we select the slicer, we come to slide pivot table. No, it's not selected. Are we supposed to do it? Oh, slicer, yes, it's selected now. Slicer, we come to report settings. There we see it's not connected to. It's not connected. Where is the sheet? Sheet 2. Oh, the sheet name is pivot table under soft cable now. It's only connected to one table here. Table 4. It should be one of these tables here. So the best thing is to connect it to all the pivot table in this pivot table sheet. So you just by ticking the box 6 here, anything that has anywhere you see where the sheet name is pivot table, just tick on the box, except you don't want it to filter a particular set of data. But that's not our aim now. We want it to be, at least let it filter all the data in the dashboard, on the dashboard rather. So let's just click on this. Let's just click on this as well. Click on this. Anything that has the name pivot table as sheet name. Not this, not this. So we don't, okay, good. Fine, so that is done. So let's do this let me clear the filter. Let me clear the filter. So let me do this for this other one as well. Right click, you don't need to right click. Okay, you can right click. No, okay, let's just select it and go to slicer setting. We are here, report connection. So let's just do it the normal way. Let's look for an alternate method, So the normal way, click on this, click on this, click on this. We are connecting everything to everything that's connected to that pivot table sheet. Click on this as well. Click on this, click on this. I hope you all understand what we're trying to do here. This sheet too, this another sheet name. So we are not linking the slicer to the sheet. So let's do okay now. So here we have it. So we have our slicer. Now, if you want to look at just for January, let's click for January. Let's watch how you can see everything has changed. This is showing for January alone. January, total profit for January profit. So for January, the top product is product 42. And this says it's 28 units, 28 feet, 28 feet. That's the quantity sold. And this is the value. For February, you can see product 5 now. And this value has changed. You can see this showing February now. So if you watch here, this is changing. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. Let's go for April, we can see it's April here, everything is changing. The value, the top products for April is changing. So then we can be able to select for 2 months, January and February. January, let me see, press on January, we hold the control key and press on February as well. Good. For 2 months now, you can see January and February. This is the total sales for both months. For January and February combined, this is the top product. And this is the category, top category. So we have been able to connect it, our slicer to everything on the dashboard, So we can filter by year as well. For 2021, we want to know just click on 2021 alone. If it's by year, you can see that everything has changed as well. So this is January to February 2021 alone. So, and this is the products, this is also the, the sales product wise for 2021 for each of the products, mentioned here. So that's how it works, that's how it's meant to work if you want to know your slicer. So if you remove all the slicers, if you remove all the filters in the slicer, you see that everything will go back to status quo. So that's the way it works. And we can also bring, like here, they have one. You can bring a logo here if you want. Can just bring something. If you want to, like, a soft net logo, you can just, if you want to use a logo, we can quickly do that in the next 2 minutes. And let's see. Okay, let me show you how this is done. You just, let me go to Google. Just go to soft net limited. Just look for anywhere. I tried looking for it earlier on to see if I would find it. So come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, here we have it. So this is the image. Just right click on it and say save image as. You just need this image. You can save it in your desktop, on your desktop rather. Then soft net is here on the desktop. Just save it. Now it's on. It has a background. I don't want you to have a background, so there's a website called remove background. To remove, let me go to remove bg.bg to remove any background. So you go to that website, you upload the image. It's on the desktop. The name is softnet. You open it. Good. It brings it here. So this is it. So I don't want it to have any background. I just say you click on this background here. You don't want it, no background, So just click on. If you want to change the background, if you want to use this, click on this. It will, it depends on what you want. If you want this background, choose this background. For me, I don't want any background. So I just put this. I make sure this is selected. Then I click on done. So it is done now. Let me download it. So this is it here. I can open it to see where it is. This is the location. So I have it here. I can just go back to my dashboard here. Let me insert it. Go to insert. It's a picture. Click on picture. I want to place it in a cell here. With this, there are two. Place over a cell or place in a cell. You can choose any of the two. Let me just place it in the cell, just for simplicity. Click on this. Then I'm inserting picture from where? From this device. Click on it. That's from this system. And navigate to where it is. Oh, it's here already. I think this is it. So just click on it and say insert. So this is it here. Just click on it. Just single click on it. You have it. Here we have it. So drag it to wherever you want it placed. Okay, let me undo that. Now I don't want this color. You can always edit anything. I don't want this color. So we select this picture, go to picture format. Then I can change the color to maybe this. Oh, good. Or this. Let me stick with this. This is what I want. Change this color. Then I can border. Does it have a border? I'm not sure. Let me say no outline in case it has. I can give it a glow if I want to make it, glowy. If there's any English like that, or to make it glow, you know. It depends on what you want, really. You don't have to put all these there, you know. Effect. Let me choose another type of glow. I'm not even seeing what I'm doing. No, this is not good. Effect. Okay, let me even say no glow, self. I don't want glow again. Let's look for another effect. It doesn't have to glow. I think I like this shadow. Okay, you do the size. You can expand it, really. depends on what you want, Sha. This is just individual preferences, So you can just, so we remove the background, we do some little aesthetics to it, and here we have it, It's whatever you want. So I think we are near completion of our, what's it called? Dashboard. So like I said, the what is just left for us, if you can just move this a bit, let me make this a bit slimmer, just to accommodate the whole of this tree map. That's just the essence. Can make this a bit. There's nothing to do with the space we have here. Let's take it, It would be nice to have that stuff in full, I think it's just that this might take a bit of time, but it's except because they are not, except I have to just kind of group everything, which we can do. This is selected with our control key held down. Select this, hold down your control key. Group. At least we have almost completed it. So let's just take the little time to do the grouping. So this comes here. Good. Let me see. Is this grouped? Oh, a lot of things. So that's the issue. You have to start grouping all the elements one after the other. Group, click on this, click on this, click on this, so that everything moves together at once. Then you right click on it and click on group. So everything should move together. That is it. That's the only way to move everything. Click on this with this held down, click on this, and click on the whole thing itself. Right click. It's good to group it anyways, so that they are all together in case you want to move anything, everything moves with it. This, click on this and click on this, this small, and this one as well. I hope they are together. Right click, go to group. Fine. They all go together. So click on this held down, click on this, right click, group. Everything moves together. Oh, there's something behind. Oh, there's a value. Let me undo that. I think we lost one value here. We lost a value. Okay. Let me start with the value. That's the it's behaving stubborn. Okay, let me move the rest and we'll come back to the value. Let me group it. Group. We'll see what we can do with that value. This, I think, and this. Is this selected? Let me hope so. No. Let me go over that again. This. A lot of things to select here. Okay. I hope everything is grouped. Fine. All goes together. I don't know what this is doing here. Let me remove it. So this just putting finishing touches to it anyway. So I have just like this selected, control this, and this. And the whole visual itself. Right click, group, click on group. Where are you? Group. Beautiful. Good. So click on this and this. Let's group it. Grouped. Okay, we have not put something here. We didn't finish this yesterday. I didn't say you should filter. I just want to move it. So stubborn. And this is why you are doing the one. Like, it's as even if refuse to move. Okay. Good. So we have just this left. I think this is already grouped. This was grouped yesterday. I didn't group it. Good. And then we grouped it yesterday. So you have just this left. This is not grouped. So click on this, select this. Something disappeared. Select this. Good. And the whole visual, good. Right click, group. Let's move it now. Move, Oga. Okay. Let's do a full screen view of it. I think this is not looking too badly. Let me see. I want to take out something from my screen. Something is okay. Something is blocking my view. Sorry. Okay. I think sorry, just trying to cross the T's, dot the I's. This is a bit extended. Anyway, this is just an idea of what we want. Then this is gone. Our, what's it called? Our profit percent. I don't know where it went to, but I'm not even ready to look for it. I can just go and bring it in again. Insert. Since we know how to do it, come, put it here, text box. I can always get it again, equals to, that's our profit percent. You go back to the, what's it called? Sorry, let me escape it, something blocking. Okay, let me go back here, equals to, don't forget, put our equals to here, go back to the pivot table, we need our profit percent. I think we got it from where again, self. We brought it out the other day. This is it. Yeah, enter. So let's just do, what's it called? Format painter. I doesn't want to take it. Is it because it's grouped? Oh, this, come on. Should not, because it's grouped. Okay, I will do it here then. Just I can't remember is it this? This is 18. Let's see how it looks like at the end of the day. It's not the same color. Let me get the color because it's grouped. So, and let me just go and get the color code. Come to more colors. And this is the color code. Just copy it, Control C. Select this. This grouping, once things are grouped, they don't want to. Let me come here, more color, custom, Control V. Let me remove the background. Select this shape format, fill, no fill. I think I have to ungroup it. Okay, good. Fill, no fill. It's not the color. So let me go and get the color again. Shape fill. Home, color, more colors. I thought it was the color. Control V. Good. So we have the color now. Shape format. Outline, no outline. Good. So let's just expand it a bit. Here we have it. So we have our profit margin here now. No, we can just do later, maybe on our own, just arrange again so that everything will align here, So at least you just have an idea of what we want to do. I think this is the last thing we want to do. We have not put our, what's it called? Our logo here. So for payment mode, I think we used which logo? I think we use these coins. Let's see this. Is that coins? So copy, let's copy it, Control C, we go back here, Control V. We are using 1.02 by 1 as our dimension, 1.02 by 1. If you still remember, by 1, Control A1, enter. So with this selected, go to graphic format, graphic fill, white color. So just bring it down. Then we need to bring in the name, which is that's is it payment mode now? I think it's payment mode. So let's go bring in our insert test. So this is just a repetitive, really. Payment mode. Payment. We are just repeating what we've done severally, I'm sure by now it will have stuck, So we are using this. Okay, this more color. Let's see if you can get it. It's the same color code. More color. I think it's Control C. Just trying to get the color code and use it for this. Okay. Let's see if we can. Okay. Let's see how that pans out. Custom. Come here. Control V. I knew there will be a problem. I knew it didn't take the color. I knew there was a problem because of this. We've already grouped this stuff. It has to select this alone. With the way it is selecting, it has to select this guy alone without selecting the background. Oh, okay. It's not the color. I don't think it's the color. I think it's this color here. It's because we grouped it anyways. So I think it's this color here. So let's remove the shape format. Shape fill, we don't want any fill. Shape outline, we don't want any outline. Then let's make it bold. I think it's the color. We got it. Home, bold. Here we have it. So with this, I think we can safely say we've come to the end of this, because once you're able to filter and it affects the, what's it called? The table. So then again, if we go and modify this data set, we put in a new data here. That's the essence. We might, we can, maybe because of time, we might not be able to test that because of time. If we put an additional data here, maybe a data for year 2023, we'll see that once we save this data and we refresh it, when we go to our dashboard, we'll see that this would have changed. It will change everything. It will be affected here. I think something is filtered here. This value is little. I'm sure I must have. I'm filtering something somewhere. Okay, here, this is it. Is what I know its value is 400,000 something. The total sales. Good. So if anything we change here, the moment we save it, and that's the essence, as in practically, assuming the supply, probably the stakeholders, they say, we have new data for 2023. We don't have to, we don't have to start from scratch. You know, we just populate this data, this table with the new data. You know, we just copy and paste it underneath. We save it and we refresh it. So even if they want the report the following day, you know, you don't have to stay overnight preparing the dashboard again because we've made it dynamic. That's the essence of everything we do here, everything we've done here, rather. Using offsets, all these offset formula, everything we've done here is just to make it dynamic so that when new data comes in, you know, you don't have to edit anything in your pivot table or on your dashboard. Just save it, refresh it, and you have your data ready instanta. So with this, I can safely say we've come to the end of this project. I don't know if anybody has questions, you know, so that we can look at it together.
It's
Thank
just to
you.
clap for you, Mr. Jide.